Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the Seattle SuperSonics facing the New York Knicks. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. We've got Strength. Sean Kemp is out there with Johnson. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Payton in at the point. Here's Sprewell. And taken away by Johnson. Pass to Hawkins. Out to the right wing. Here's Sprewell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And how about Sprewell? They're dropping ones from deep. Really like how he's starting to get a feel for that three-pointer.
Hawkins with it. Here's Payton. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Here's Ward. And there's the pass to Houston. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Pass to Schrempf. The screen from Kemp. It's Hawkins on the wing. Pass to Payton. 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Payton's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here's Sprewell. Ewing the pass to Johnson. Here's Sprewell. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Sprewell's got 5.
And how about Sprewell mixing it up inside, getting to a high percentage look there.
Payton passes to Hawkins. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
New York with the ball. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now, here is Schrempf. Up and in on the layup.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Here's Sprewell. 5 points in the game. Ewing finds Johnson. Here's Sprewell. Schrempf cover. Johnson with a screen on Schrempf. 4 on the clock. Deflects the pass. Kemp with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Payton. And here's Hawkins. Kemp inside. Covered by Johnson.
Wow, I'll tell you, Kemp is not your average dunker. This guy rocks the rim.
Here's Ward. He has yet to score. Here's Ewing. Johnson with the block. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Johnson. There's the pick. The pass to Sprewell. New York moving the ball around. Here's Ward to end the run. Good, and it's Ewing with the assist that time.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Payton passes to Johnson. Back to Payton. Over Ward. And it's Seattle with another.
Well, Payton likes to work up close and personal with the basket, but boy, he can stretch it out when he needs to.
Here's Ward. Passes to Johnson. Over Hawkins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Seattle.
Guys, the post-production has been off the charts. I just like the strategy because it'll open up more offense later on.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
That one is no good. Sonics leading by 3. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Larry Johnson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Sprewell. He's got 5. And it's all evened up. Ward's got 6.
Passing is a nice bonus you get from Sprewell. He's got vision and looks to get others involved.
Payton kicks to Hawkins. To the middle. Here's Kemp. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Houston. Pass to Ward. Johnson outside. And that one is good.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Now, here's Kemp. Back to Payton. He kicks it to Shrimp. Outside, Kemp. Here's Payton. Here's Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Here's Ward. He's got 6. Pass to Houston. Over Hawkins. That one rolling around and rims out. The Sonics leading. Over Houston. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, just trying to anticipate Hawkins' next move there. The defender gets caught a little out of position.
That's good from Hawkins.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so Hawkins drills both of them.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Or the pass to Ewing. To the wing on the left. Here's Sprewell. He has 5. Over Schrempf. Nice D from Schrempf. Sonics leading by 4. Kemp kicks to Payton. Here's Hawkins. A three-pointer is right on target. Hawkins has got 8 points.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
There's the pass to Ward. Shot to stop the run. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Payton. He has 6. Pass to Johnson. Stolen by Ewing. And a fast break now for New York. Ahead. Houston shot's good. And now just a 2-point Seattle lead.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
13 feet away. And it's Seattle with another.
Oh, nice play call by Payton. He sees the defensive layout and knows the pick and roll will open things up.
Pass to Ewing. Here's Ward. New York moving it around. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Kemp. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Kemp seems to relish contact on the way up. He just embraces all types of challenges.
Pass to Houston. Here's Moore. Covered by Payton. The shot. Seattle grabs the miss. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. A beast around the hoop. Kemp beating great defense there.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Big group substitution here for Seattle. Sam Perkins, he's checked in for Johnson. Wingate comes in for Detlef Schrempf. Askew's checked in for Hawkins. And it's McMillan in for Gary Payton. Dishes to Thomas. Here's Houston. He's got 5. Gets a very good look and converts. Houston's got 7 points. Sonics leading by 6. Here's McMillan. The pass to Askew. Now here's Kemp. Passes it to McMillan. Over in the corner, Kemp. Shot clock at 3. Seattle needs to get off a shot. No good from Perkins.
2 minutes.
Here's New York.
2 minutes.
Back to Thomas. Here's Houston. 7 points in the game. Count that one.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's McMillan. Still without a basket. Here's Kemp. Pass to McMillan. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Sonics lead by 6. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. Johnson outside. Here's Houston. He's got 9. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's McMillan. Pass to Kemp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is a guy, Sean Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
The Sonics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw missing. Gary Payton, he's checked in for Wingate. And he sinks the second. Knicks trail by 7. Brunson kicks to Thomas. Now the pass to Wingate. Kemp against Thomas. Here's Ewing. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Outside, Payton. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get open is Kemp. Brunson with some nice D. What a performance for Sean Kemp. He has been the story for the Seattle SuperSonics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the SuperSonics?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Knicks trail by 5. Ewing is out there with Thomas. Then it's Wingate. Then it's Smith. That's the 5 for New York right now. Passes it to Wingate. Some nice passing by New York here. Ewing sets a screen for Thomas. And stolen by Perkins. Here's McMillan. Bangs home the trifecta. McMillan's got the lead up to 8 now for the Sonics.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Marcus Camby. He's checked in for New York. Here's McMillan. Outside, Payton. Perkins with the screen for Payton. His three-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 5. Ewing, a screen on McMillan. Wingate against McMillan. Ewing outside. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Askew. Sonics leading by 5. Pass to Perkins. From deep. It's the three-point bomb. Perkins got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the noticeable thing about Perkins, everything he does is smooth, especially that jumper.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Askew after New York gets the 3. Here's McMillan. 5 points in the game. That one goes in. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Wingate. And here is Thomas. Childs. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
Not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Perkins with the screen for Payton. With some arc, and the shot goes in. Payton's got 10 points.
Clearly, Payton knows the ins and outs of the game. A little contact won't trip him up.
The pass to Houston. Tipped away. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Here's Payton. It's rebounded by New York. Here is Wingate. There's the pass to Campbell. Here's Houston. There's the pick. Launches a 3. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. A different look for Seattle. Johnson, he's checked in for Brikowski. And Hawkins subbed in for McMillan. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Passes it to Perkins. It's good. Perkins got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Sprewell. He has 5. And stolen by Payton. Pass to Askew. Floats one up. Camby with the block. Hawkins shot good. Here's Warren. He's got 9. Pass to Thomas. Got a piece of it. And again, New York turns it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
New York Knicks, number 2, Larry Johnson.
And it's Seattle with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Johnson the screen. Hawkins passes to Johnson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
1 shot.
Here's Sprewell. Spins. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Ward. He's got 9. New York moving it around. Clock at 6. Here's Houston. 2 points. That one goes. Houston's got 16 points.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now, here's Payton. He's got 10. And the pass to Hawkins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kurt Thomas. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A different look for Seattle. Kemp comes in for Perkins. And it's Shrimp in for Askew.
Sean Kemp, Detlef Schrempf.
On defense, the Knicks. It's a 10-point game. Payton from outside. It's rebounded by New York.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Houston. He's got 16. Pass to Sprewell. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sprewell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks. Payton outside. Johnson sets the screen for Payton. Pass to Kemp. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 5 assists in the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Holman here now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Patrick Ewing. What's the news there, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Knicks head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, the NBA created newly designed trophies to honor the Major Player Awards. Each is named after an NBA legend, including Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, John Havlicek, and George Mikan. And Kevin, while the honor itself will always matter most, having some hardware with a famous player name isn't hurting anybody's hopes. Back to you.
I agree, David. Thank you. Now, here's Peyton. Back to Kemp. Over Houston. And another basket for Seattle.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Sprewell. He's got 8. Johnson with a screen on Schrempf. Sprewell uses the glass to drop it in. Sprewell's got 10.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
No problems knocking that one down. Schrempf's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Pass to Ward. Fires the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Peyton. 10 points for him. Out to Schrempf. From the arc. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Here's Sprewell. Down by 15. Houston, the pass to Johnson. Here's Houston. He's covered by Hawkins. 6 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Thomas.
Number 23, Marcus Camby.
Here's Houston. 16 points for him, and it's good. 2 points.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Peyton kicks to Hawkins. Here's Kemp, and Kemp slams it in.
And this is why they keep going to Kemp. They know what he's capable of on offense.
Here's Sprewell. 10 points for him. The pass to Houston. With the teardrop, good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Now, here's Peyton. He's got 10. From about 16, Kemp can't hit. Knicks trail by 13. Houston, the pass to Sprewell. Here's Ward. Right wing. Johnson with a screen on Hawkins. Houston shots good.
And we see Houston take a healthy amount of threes for a reason. This guy very accurate from beyond.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Patrick Ewing's checked in for the Knicks. McMillan's checked in for the Sonics.
Give it up for your Knicks record dance crew.
Down low. Here's Kemp. Passes to Schrempf. It's up a 3. Good, and it's Kemp who picks up the assist. Kemp's got 3 assists now in this one.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Pass to McMillan. 1:14 left in the first half.
Charlie Ward. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Here's McMillan. 5 to shoot. And another basket for Seattle. Knicks trail by 15. And there's the pass to Ewing. Shoots over Johnson. Ewing, good. Ewing's got his second basket.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Johnson the screen. Passes it to Schrempf. Three-pointer. No good. That's the first shot from the floor he's missed. 5 for 6. Here's Houston. He's covered by Hawkins. Unloads. Houston can't get it to go. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Schrempf dishes to Kemp. Here's McMillan. 9 points in the game so far. It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And so it's Seattle, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The second half is underway, and here's who George Karl's got on the floor. Hawkins is out there with Payton. Then it's Schrempf. Then there's Shawn Kemp. And it's Johnson in at the 5 down low. Johnson with a screen on Hawkins. Rebound by the Sonics. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Feeds it to Kemp. They double-team Kemp. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now Schrempf. Hawkins passes to Payton. Poked away. Here's Ward. Pass to Sprewell. Johnson outside. Pass to Sprewell. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one. Ewing's got the first points of the second half here for the Knicks.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Now, here's Payton. He's got 10. Here's Schrempf. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 7th assist here tonight.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Here's Sprewell. He's got 10. Here's Houston. And that one goes long.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Schrempf. Payton outside. Schrempf kicks to Hawkins. Back to Schrempf. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in. Hawkins has got 13.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Johnson outside. The pass to Houston. And again, it's New York.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Passes it to Kemp. Kicks it out to Hawkins. A 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And a well-decorated college player, largely for his ability to fill it up from distance. Hawkins pure on that one.
Here's Sprewell. Pass to Ewing. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 8.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And here is Payton. 10 points for him. And Johnson now top of the key. Pass to Hawkins. Takes the 3. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now, here is Schrempf. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Kicks it to Ewing. Johnson, the pass to Ward. Back to Johnson. To the left wing. Here's Houston. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Houston's got 28 points for the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Payton passes to Hawkins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Ewing. 8 points for him. Basket counts. Ewing's got 10. Sonics leading by 14. Camp with a screen for Payton. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
So it's the Knicks now, following the three-pointer by Gary Payton. Houston shot's good.
Ledee has to know Houston is looking for revenge in these moments. Nice triple there.
Johnson sets the screen for Payton. Now the pass to Schrempf. Back to Payton. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hawkins has got 11 in the second half.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Now, here's Ewing. He's got 10. 6 to shoot.
SuperSonics foul.
Sonics making a switch here. Askew's checked in.
First team foul. Checking in for Seattle, number 2, Vincent Askew.
Johnson outside. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Ward. Defended by Payton. Clock at 4. Johnson in the corner. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
No foul.
Sean Kemp picks one up right there. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the SuperSonics.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Seattle SuperSonics. 17 points was their biggest margin. He's looking for Kemp and finds him. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Thomas checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 17. New York takes timeout. One guy who's been getting it done, Hersey Hawkins.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Pass to Sprewell. Puts one up from 19. Rebounded by the SuperSonics. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Payton passes to Kemp. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Larry Johnson picks one up.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Ward. 12 points for him. Pass to Sprewell. Drains the 19-footer. Sprewell's got 12 in the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Payton passes to Kemp. Knocks it loose. Here's Ward. There's the pass to Sprewell. Outside Thomas. Here's Hawkins, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Houston. He has 31. Passes it to Sprewell. And again, it's New York.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Outside, Payton. Pass to Kemp. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And that's 23 points for Shawn Kemp. Knicks trail by 20. Here's Ward. He's got 12. Pass to Houston. Some nice passing by New York here. Johnson the screen. Here's Sprewell, and the Knicks good for 2. Sonics leading by 18.
New York foul. Charlie Ward.
And New York making a change here. Camby's checked in. Sam Perkins, he's checked in for the Sonics. McMillan comes in for Payton. So it's the SuperSonics now. Here's McMillan. He's got 9. And the pass to Hawkins. 5 on the clock. Off target from 3-point range. Knicks trail by 18. Passes it to Sprewell. Perkins pulls it in.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And the rebound goes to Marcus Camby.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Sprewell, and the Knicks good for 2.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's McMillan. Pass to Askew. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Askew's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Sprewell. 18 points for him. And slam dunk by Camby.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's McMillan. They get a hand on it.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Pass to Houston. Here's Ward. And another 3 for New York.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Here's McMillan. He's got 9. The pass to Hawkins. Fires the 3. Sprewell grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 14. Launches it. And McMillan pulls it down. And here are the SuperSonics now. Kemba screen on Kim. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Inside.
New York foul. Charlie Ward.
Wingate is checked in for Seattle.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here are the SuperSonics now. They lead by 14. Perkins with a screen on Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the three-pointer. McMillan's got 12.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Thomas. Ewing sets a screen for Thomas. Goes up at the stripe, and that's good for 2. 5 points in the game. Sonics leading by 15. The screen from Kemp. Brunson against McMillan. Passes to Kemp. Out to the wing. Lets it fly from 18. That one wide left. Brunson against McMillan. Brunson kicks to Ewing. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensive
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Patrick Ewing at the line.
That's good from Ewing. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's the Seattle SuperSonics riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And while we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Camby. Thomas is out there with Ewing, and it's Brunson in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Yep, it counts.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
Brunson kicks to Ewing. Over to the left wing. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Brunson. It's Thomas on the wing. No good on the triple. Sonics leading by 17. McMillan passes to Payton. Outside, Perkins. Another 3 for Seattle.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Here's McMillan. Knicks with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Up top, Ewing. The dish now to Thomas. Pass to Campbell. Ewing outside. It's Thomas on the wing. Ewing finds Brunson. The 3 from Thomas. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And it's the SuperSonics with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Well, you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wingate is checked in for New York.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 25, David Wingate.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Can they get it? It's Ewing that time on the assist by King.
And one reason why Ewing is not only an all-star talent, but a Hall of Fame talent. Awesome at getting to his spots and then capitalizing.
Floats one, and it's Payton getting it to go.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Can be a screen on McMillan. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Marcus Camby. And Seattle also making a change. Hawkins checked in for McMillan. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Childs covered by Payton. Clock is at 3. From deep, Johnson kept alive by New York. Ball stolen to the inside. Rakowski, good. Rakowski's got his first basket.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Johnson, the pass to Ewing. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Patrick Ewing. At the line, one shot.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Perkins. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
New York ball.
And Ewing has got the ball here for New York. It's Thomas on the wing. Ewing, a screen on Payton. Knocks it loose. It's taken away by Payton. And the dunk by Payton.
And how about the determination there from Payton? The glove showing off his fast hands yet again.
The pass to Wingate. Johnson, a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Payton surveying the floor. Here's Hawkins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Knicks trail by 20. Johnson outside. And Ewing now top of the key. New York moving it around. Thomas passes to Wingate. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Kemp's checked in for the Sonics. McMillan comes in for Payton.
At the line for New York, David Wingate. At the line, one shot.
And that one misses. Sonics leading by 18. Here's McMillan. Passes it to Askew. Here's Kemp. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Kemp's got 10 points here in the second half. And here are the Knicks. Ward, the pass to Wingate. Here's Ward. Kemp defending. Johnson outside. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by Perkins. Perkins got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kemp passes to McMillan. Wingate against Hawkins. Out left to the wing. Here's Askew. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
New York.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Knicks trail by 20. Here's Ward. Pass to Houston. And he uses the glass on the layup. Houston's got 33 points.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's McMillan. Pass to Hawkins. Here's McMillan. 5 to shoot. Inside. Johnson. He feeds it to Kemp. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Kemp's got 4 points this quarter.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
They set the pick. The pass to Ewing. Over Johnson. Ewing can't hit. Sonics leading by 20. Kemp inside. Out to the wing. Hawkins passes to Wingate. Houston pulls it in. New York with the ball. Pass to Springwell. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Johnson's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Here's McMillan. Pass to Hawkins. Jacks up a 3. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Pass to Houston. Johnson outside. Down low. Ward, good. Here's McMillan. And there's the pass to Kemp. And the layup is good. Kemp's got 14 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Connects from three-point range.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Gary Payton.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Kemp trying to get open as Johnson. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Johnson.
And the Sonics lead by 20.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
A nice shot by Ewing. Ewing's got 20 points.
And Ewing, with that size, really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board. The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And he makes that one. 20 points for him.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Outside, Payton passes it to Kemp. Over Johnson. That's good from Kemp on the assist by Hawkins. Kemp's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Houston. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Kemp. Seattle leading by 20. Payton kicks to Hawkins, to the paint, and taken away by Johnson. And a fast break now for New York.
Blocking foul called on Percy Hawkins. First personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Charlie Ward. At the line, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. A platoon swap here for Seattle. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Here's Perkins. It's rebounded by Canby.
You've got to commend the aggressiveness, but he was a little too anxious in trying to get that shot over the stifling D there.
Thomas, a screen on Wingate. Here's Ward. Bucket is good.
Charlie Ward.
.36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's McMillan. Pass to Wingate. Shot clock at 6. Perkins with a screen on Johnson. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
At the line for the SuperSonics, David Wingate. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Wingate. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 18. Johnson kicks to Brunson. Over to the left wing. Back to Thomas. And here's Johnson outside. The shot missing. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Gary Payton.